Hi, Yasmin. Just thought I'd come on here and see how you're doing. How's the new house?
Hello, Becky. Thanks for checking up on me. The house is great. I love living here. I'm really glad I chose to move in here. No regrets at all.
Really now? Well, I think it's time for you to leave.
Excuse me?
I just don't think you deserve to live in a new house. You don't even have a proper job. It's very irresponsible of you to buy a place that you can't even afford.
I'm not unemployed. I have a proper job. Besides, Joseph works hard too.
I know your generation love to claim that a housewife is a proper job, but let's face it, it really isn't. I'm married too, but I also work. You can do both.
Me too. I'm not just a stay-at-home wife. I do work and I do make money.
You don't need to lie to me. I know that all you do is stay at home all day.
Yes, that's right. I am home all day because I work from home. I work remotely, so I can actually work wherever I want.
Oh, please. You don't have to hide behind that either. That's just a trend for now. One day, everyone will be going back to the office to work properly. Working from home is just so unprofessional. So what? You're really just a freelancer, right? Probably doesn't pay that much and isn't even steady. I know Joseph is out there working hard and making decent money. But don't you think it's time that you actually bring in something steady to contribute to the family too?
It really isn't what you think. Joseph and I are doing very well and we help each other out. I think everything is very equal. We are both putting 100% of ourselves into our relationship.
Oh, nice. But you still don't deserve to live in that house. So my family is going to live there instead.
What? Live where?
In that house, of course. We're swapping places, so you guys need to get out.
What do you mean we're swapping places?
You can live in our apartments and we'll live in that house. Connor and I get up every day and commute to work. We deserve to come home every night to a beautiful new place. Also, didn't my parents buy that house anyway? It would be better if Connor and I live with them so we can take care of them.
This is very sudden.
Of course, you're welcome to come visit whenever you want. Well, you'll need to come over often because my parents are going to need you to look after them. It'll be your responsibility to take care of their needs.
Wait, let me get this straight. First, you're kicking us out of our own home. And then you want me to go every day to take care of your parents?
Yeah. You don't have to stay the night. They'll just be sleeping anyway. You'll just need to help them during the day. I think that's settled. Tomorrow, Connor and I will be moving in. Of course, Marlo will be coming too. We can't leave our dog behind. You and Joseph need to pack your things tonight.
Hold your horses. I haven't agreed to anything. Are you being serious?
Of course I am. Our lease is almost up, so if you want to move in, you'll need to renew it yourselves. You should hurry or else you'll have no place to live soon. By the way, I'm not taking no for an answer, so you'll just have to deal with it.
Becky? Where are you?
What? I'm about to pick Marlo up from the groomer and then we're going to go out to eat dinner. Why do you ask? Where are you?
I'm at my house.
Oh? You still haven't moved yet? I have a feeling that today will be the day that you decide to get out of there. It's only about a week left on our lease. If you don't renew it soon, the landlord will start looking for other tenants and you'll be quite screwed. I suggest you stop dragging your feet and move out.
That's enough. You need to get over here right away!
What? But I told you, I'm busy.
You were the one that wrecked my computer, weren't you?
Wow. Is the cat out of the bag already?
Of course it is! Did you really think I wouldn't notice? It was so frickin' obvious that you were the one that did it!
I wish I could have done it sooner, but you barely leave the house, so I had to wait for the right opportunity. At first, I wasn't sure what to do, but then I thought that water would be the best way to destroy your computer.
That's what happened. I can't even turn my computer on now. You're going to have to pay for what you did.
You should have listened to me earlier. Now you know what I'm capable of doing. And relax, it's just a computer. It's not like you need it every day.
I do need the computer. It's extremely important for my work. I need to go out and buy another one now. I'm going to bill you for it and for the cost of retrieving data from the hard drive that you ruined.
I'm not going to do that. It's your fault for not moving out like I asked you to.
Do you have any idea what you did to me?
Like I said, you don't really need it anyway. So you can't watch videos or play a game on there for a few hours. So what? You act like it's as important as a fridge or microwave. So I decided to just cause you a slight inconvenience for not listening to me. If you know what's good for you, then you'll give me that house.
Yeah, I do know what's good for me, and I do know what to do next.
Great! So, when will you give me the keys and the deed? I'm expecting both by the end of the week. If I don't have them by then, I'm going to destroy your computer again. Water worked very well, but maybe I'll try a different way next time.
Fine. We'll leave. You'll get what you want.
That's a good girl.
You won't even have to wait a week. We'll be gone sooner than that.
Oh, how nice.
What you did to the house is now your problem. No one will be able to live here for a while anyway, so it's better that we move out.
What are you talking about?
What were you thinking? If you just wanted to ruin my computer, you didn't have to flip the entire place. That was going too far. I thought you wanted to move in here as soon as possible. I can't believe you did this.
What do you mean the place is flooded? How did that happen?
This is so psychotic that it's scary.
Wait a minute. I don't know what's going on. Explain what you mean.
Tell me exactly how you put water in my computer.
I got the hose from the garden and dragged it into the room with your computer in it. I put the hose into the little computer box and then turned it on.
Oh my god! I've never heard of anyone using a hose inside a house before. That in itself is crazy! Then what did you do?
After I turned it on, I got a call from the groomer saying that Marlo was ready to be picked up. So I left right away to go pick him up. We decided to get a different haircut for him, and I couldn't wait to see how it would turn out. I imagined that he would look super handsome with his new cut, and do you know what? I was right.
So you forgot to turn the hose off before you left.
Did I? Well, I got distracted by that call. Besides, I didn't think I needed to.
When I got home, there was water coming from the front door and down the steps. There was about a foot of water in the basement. I had no idea where all the water was coming from, so I checked all the bathrooms and kitchen first. It took a while before I saw the hose in my office. Then I ran to turn off the water in the backyard.
No. There's no way that could have happened. The hose had a head, didn't it? A sprayer type. When you let go of the lever, it stopped spraying water. How could it still be running after I left?
That head is actually broken. We haven't gotten around to buying a new one yet because no one uses it for anything.
What? I didn't know about that. You didn't tell me. It was fine that one time I watched Marlo with it.
Yeah, and it was broken that time too. I told you not to use it, didn't I? You even complained about it.
Oh, yeah. I kind of remember something like that. So, what? You're saying it's my fault the house flooded?
Of course it is. You did everything yourself. By the way, this is just an estimate, but there is about $50,000 in damages right now. Unfortunately, our insurance won't cover this. We didn't think we would need flood insurance considering we live in the desert. You're going to have to pay for all the damages yourself.
What? That's ridiculous.
And that's just for the first floor. For the basement, it's going to cost a little more because it was a fully furnished basement. I think the cost will be around $150,000. Again, that's just the estimate. We need to get someone down there to take a look.
No way that it can be that much. That's insane. $50,000 for the first floor is crazy enough. Then there's the basement, too? It's triple the cost.
Well, because of the water damage, you're going to have to rip up all the carpet and the wallpaper. Then you're going to have to replace the furnace and other appliances that are down there. $150,000 is just an estimate. I haven't even added labor costs to do all that yet. Depending on how bad the water damage is, you might even need to redo the entire floor of the first floor, too. When I say that the water got everywhere, it got everywhere. It seeped into everything. You're going to need to make sure that everything is up to code as well. The wood frame could rot and cause even more damage or even injury later.
What? I have to do all that by myself? That's not fair. I don't want to spend that much money on that place. I was supposed to save money by moving in there.
Well, you should have thought about what you were doing before you did it. Or you should have paid closer attention to your surroundings. Either way, this is your problem, and you need to fix it somehow. Do you know any contractors that can help you get the job done? It is water, so the longer you let it sit there, the more damage it's going to do.
Oh, be quiet. I don't want to hear anything more from you. If you have time to talk to me like this, then you should stay there.
Now you're telling me to stay?
I'm busy right now with my dog. He has a play date with all his other furry friends. We're trying to find a dog that will breed with him, so this play date is very important. It's going to take a long time. We won't be home until much later. You need to start dealing with the water problem yourself.
You were the one telling me to get out of the house not just 10 minutes ago.
You purposefully didn't renew your lease so you could move in here, remember?
Well, you better start taking responsibility. You can do whatever you want with it now. It's all yours.
What? No way. I'm not going to pay $200,000 for that house.
Yes, you will. One way or another, you're going to have to pay to fix it.
I can't. I don't have that kind of money.
Then why don't you ask your parents for a loan?
What? There's no way I can ask my retired parents to help me. They're just living off their retirement funds now. They can't help anyway.
Well, there's no one else that you can turn to if not for them. You don't have any relatives that you can run to.
I still have you and Joseph.
Say that again. Why would I help you? Believe me, Joseph won't be willing to help you either. All you did was push me around until you got what you wanted. Also, you destroyed my computer. That only happened a few hours ago.
Now you want me to fix your problem as well? Why not? You two are younger than me. If you don't have the money now, you'll be able to get a loan or borrow it from somewhere.
Well, we do have that much in our savings account. We could technically give it to you in cash. But that isn't how we want to spend our money. We're not even going to waste a penny on you.
Whoa, back up. What do you mean you could technically give the money to me in cash? You have that much money saved up?
I make about $200,000 a year and we have quite a bit of money saved up in our joint account. So we could get the money in cash. That is, if we wanted to. But again, we don't.
What? That's how much you make? How are you able to make that much money? Are you doing something illegal?
I'm going to ignore that question because we still have a lot to talk about. Up until this point, I've only talked about the cost of the damages to the house. I haven't gotten to the cost of the damages you did to me. You need to compensate me for that as well.
Why would I have to do that? I don't owe you anything.
Yes, you do. Your malicious actions have affected my ability to work. I am a day trader working out of my home.
Day trader? There's no way that's what you do.
I'm not lying about what I do for a living. Thanks to all my investments in trading, I have a net worth of about $2 million. But thanks to your little stunt, I lost a lot of money.
You're making that up. You didn't lose any money. All you lost was the computer, and that's only a couple $100.
It's not just the computer. To a day trader, time is money. The right timing can really increase or decrease your profits by a lot. In order to do trades, I need my computer, and you destroyed that computer, causing me to lose time and money. You're going to have to pay for the amount that I lost.
How much are we talking about here?
About $70,000.
$70,000?
Yes, that's how much I lost.
There's no way it could be that much. Are you sure you put the right amount of zeros? Maybe you put too many.
Nope. My numbers are correct. All my holding investments are going extremely well right now. If you look up each of my funds, you'll be able to find them right away. But since I had to run out to get another computer and log into my account, it was already too late. I couldn't trade them in time for maximum returns. You're going to need to compensate me for that.
But there's no way that I can do that. I can't afford to compensate you.
If you don't have the money, then I can introduce you to a company that can loan you the money. The interest might be a bit high, but they approve most loans. It might take you a long time to pay it back, but, well, that's your problem. All you can do is work hard and pay it off.
You're saying that like you're giving advice to a stranger. You need to find a better way to help me. We're family.
I don't need or want to help you. We're not family. You only have a week left on your lease. You better start packing and getting your stuff ready to move. You've ruined this house, so I'm not sure where you can go, though. Maybe Connor's parents' house? That's really up to you.
I can't. I will never move in with those people. Not for even a day.
Oh, and why's that? Is it because you'd have to help out around the house?
Not just that. When we first got married, we considered moving there to save some money, but Connor's father needs a lot of care and his mother told me she wanted me to help. Not just for a few hours, but 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I would be at their beck and call. There's no way I can do that.
You don't really have much of a choice. You're going to have to repay a loan of $270,000. I don't know how else you can even hope to pay it back.
I'll figure it out somehow. We're going to fix the first floor of the house so we can live in there for now. Then we'll spend time to fix the basement.
Oh, sorry, that's not an option anymore. After the house is fixed, it's going to belong to someone else.
What? How can that be?
Well, we sold that house a few days ago.
Didn't you just buy it? It hasn't even been half a year.
That was your fault, too. Your parents heard how you treated us and didn't want us to suffer anymore. So they decided to sell the house and managed to make a little money off of it. Your parents took the money and decided to move into an old age home. But not just any home. Since I have the money, they are staying at the best old age facility that money can pay for. They'll want for nothing. Except maybe a good daughter.
Shut up. So if the house is gone, then what are you and Joseph going to do? You're in the same position as me.
Minus the crippling debt, you mean? But you're right. We're also out of house. So we took a look at some condos and bought one that we both liked.
Well, la-dee-da.
Oh, and before I forget, your parents are appalled by your behavior. They couldn't believe that you would ruin their house like that. They don't want to talk to you anymore and told me to tell you not to contact them anymore. Basically, they are cutting you off. Joseph and I will be doing the same. That doesn't mean you're off the hook, though. We are still expecting you to pay for all the damage.
No, you can't. Don't cut me off. We're family. If you have that much money, you should help. Lend me the money and I'll pay you guys back. Get us a place of our own and put my in-laws in a home as well. You should share your wealth and help us.
Why should I do that?
That's what it means to be family. Family help each other out.
Really? Because not once have you ever treated me like family. All you've ever done was threaten me and make fun of me. That sounds more like a bully than a family member. Just accept that you have to move into your in-laws' house and take care of them. You guys are family after all, and family need to help each other out. After our talk, Becky hurried home, but the police were already there waiting for her. A neighbor had seen everything and was willing to testify. Becky was taken to the station for questioning. She confessed to what she had done almost immediately. The police asked if I wanted to press charges. Without hesitation, I said yes. She was charged with trespassing and destruction of property. Since the damage costs $200,000, she could face up to 10 years in prison on top of restitution. But since it was her first offense, she might be able to get only community service. I will be attending all her court hearings. When they are over, that will be the last time I see her. I will also be suing her for the cost to replace my computer and the money that I could have made that day. In the end, Becky and Connor had to move back to his parents' house while the court case was pending. They didn't have any money to renew the lease to their apartment and had nowhere else to go. Becky acted out because she thought she saw a way to make her life easier, regardless of what the cost was to me. But in the end, she's living a harder life and all the rest of us are fine. As she waits for her fate to be decided, she's working every day to pay for her legal fees, then she has to go home and take care of her in-laws. If she hadn't wrecked my computer, none of this would have happened to her. She got what was coming to her, and she has no one to blame but herself.
Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos.